rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I don't even know if it's a good thing or a curse.
I think maybe being able to live more simply would be easier.
Frankly, I feel like I'm cursed. I hope I'll be able to control this new skill, otherwise my life will be hell. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis. I'm still the same old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute?
No, there isn't. Everyone's always asking for you. This is insane though, because throughout the entire stay at the island here, we're always like, oh, I gotta find my mother. Everyone's against me. But then actually, like, everything has been flipped around and I don't even... Am I just gonna join my father because he's my father now? Just like how I kept saying, oh, well, Sarah's my mother, so I feel like I should believe in her and just do whatever she wants me to do until I figure out what's actually happening here. Which one is unworthy son? I want to find here. Conviction costs 1 more effort point. You let Lady Hillsborough kill Sarah de Richet. Oh, but I gain 1 point in occultism. Oh. Man. Okay, what do you want? Who is this?
Sir Gregory?
Uh-oh.
Good day, Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
And we shouldn't mind read on him because he'll get very angry. I was just thinking about this too, because even if I don't mind read him, he's gonna mind read me, and he's gonna know that I'm thinking about being a demon. So glad to see that he already knows about this. Oh, my conviction has been... Now it costs.
How long has our family
Or not.
been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist, then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
It was just a question. You don't have to make such a big deal out of it.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
So I'm like a grandchild then?
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
So are you my uncle then? Because Mortimer calls me his son. You're not my brother, right?
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of Twilight. All the vampire families and stuff.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
So my grandma and my grandpa.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Oh. Wait, you're not saying me, right?
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
I guess home would rather just control people. Yeah, monarchs. Having monarchs is nice and simple, but democracy is gonna be something that makes the humans uprise against the demons. Is that something wrong though? Maybe that'll make things more interesting for us, huh?
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. On the other hand, we are eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
We are eternal. Apparently we age more slowly, but I guess we've never really felt the effects of that, huh? Because I guess I look like my normal age? Not quite sure. I don't really want to piss him off.
Well, indeed, from that point of view, it is better to guide them.
It's rare for a novice demon to manage to stop thinking like a man so quickly. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Mortimer is pushing for democracy. Maybe he's not all that bad. Oh. You're not my dad. But if I think that, am I falling into that same trap again? Earlier, I was inclined to believe Sarah because she's my mother. And now I'm gonna say that I'm gonna follow Mortimer because he's my dad.
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Thank you, Uncle Gregory. It's been a long day with a lot of events and We were gonna get off this island. Me and my mom. And I still have the spear. there's gotta be a chance to use it later on. Although we still can't confirm at this point if we have the right spear or not. Kinda worries me a little bit. Guess I'll look around a little bit before we go to Mortimer. Piaget.
I haven't the time, Louis.
You haven't the time? My mom's dead. How do you feel about that? Elizabeth's room. There's nothing in here. We can't mind read Piaget? What about Emily? Oh my god, we don't even know if that's Emma or Emily for sure. I'm pretty sure that's Emily, but still, like, we never actually got a proper confirmation of anything. And now she killed my mom.
Chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
Okay.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Wollner.
That's it. There's nothing here. Ooh.
What a mess. Looks like Wollner was interrupted.
That symbol.
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
I guess we can afford to look more closely.
Straw on his desk. As if to protect something fragile. Yes. Someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
That's the logo of the council, isn't it?
I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Al-Azif.
Oh. Johan, I know you're trying to find out what happened to Elizabeth, who he was dating, but it's getting out of hand now. Your escapade on the continent cost me enough as it is. I know it hasn't been easy for you, leaving Elizabeth confined in her room for a month so she doesn't bump into Sarah. But to run away without warning, I had to lie to cover you, Johan. Act as if you arrived separately, only a few days ago, and persuade William to do the same with his guests. I demand that you come to your senses and take a hold of yourself. I asked you to fetch something so we can get it off the island, not to study it in a vain hope of acquiring power. It won't give you any answers, let me be clear on that. At most, we run the risk of losing it again. So for the last time, please go and leave it at the agreed place. I can confirm that someone will pick it up immediately. Gregory. Is this talking about the Al-Azif? Who has it right now? My mother? But my mom's dead, and did Wollner run away? Oh my god. Sure.
What you recovered for me. It must be about the Al-Azif.
Yeah.
Wollner told me that he'd managed to find it.
Oh, well that wasn't really that big of a revelation. Oh. He's gone now. He's gone. Is that not jelly? Come on, that's a freaking bottle of jelly. Give it to me. Peru. How are you feeling?
Leave me to Richet. I want nothing more to do with you. I'll have left within the hour, and I wish never to see you again for the rest of my life.
Oh, everyone's leaving, because the conference is over now. What's gonna happen then? I don't think we did the official vote just yet, right? We just expressed our initial discussions and stuff. Japaru knows I'm a demon now. Did he tell anybody? I don't know. Am I worried if he tells anybody? I also don't know. Napoleon? Napoleon we can't visit. What about Emily? She's crying.
Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
You're the one who killed my mother.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
You've been drinking. Why aren't I surprised? Do you think you'll find the solution in alcohol?
Get out of here, Louis. I told you not to come in.
You don't get to be mad at me.
First your sister, now my mother? How far will your anger go?
Do you really think I'm not suffering? You know nothing. You understand nothing.
On the contrary, everything that goes on in here is much bigger than you and me. You made your choices and now you're going to have to take responsibility for them. Look, I must tell you something important. Emily, listen to me.
I'm fed up with talking.
It's about what's happening here. It's about Mortimer and Holm.
I know they are demons.
What?
That's not all.
Go on.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
What?
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me. He wanted to bid me a welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
Oh!
You're his daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
That makes you my sister?
Yes. Just the thought of the night when I suggested that we... I feel so ashamed, Louis. And that means Emma is your sister too.
Oh, shit. I spent the night with my own sister?
I was attracted to you from the moment we first spoke on the boat. And now I understand why. Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
Oh, no. That's an actual thing, right? I forget what it's called. But the phenomenon about how when two siblings grow up separately, when they meet later in life, there's a bigger chance that they're attracted to each other. I am attracted as well. Okay, Louis being a demon, I can stomach. Emily also being a demon. Does that mean that everybody here is a demon? Emma is also a demon? Why? Did she have to be? Because... aren't we all just inhabiting people's bodies and stuff? Whatever.
And I am one as well. When I think of my feelings for you, that feeling, it hurts all of a sudden. She's there. I can feel her inside me. She's trying to read my thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too. A sister for a brother.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now. I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then. Thank you, Emily.
Well, she killed my mother, but I guess it's a good thing we didn't kill her. Oh, I don't know what to say. I really don't. This is like ramping up to a 50 on a scale of 1 to 10. Well, it's kind of like a royal family incestuous thing, right? So maybe we shouldn't think too hard about it. And we didn't sleep together anyway. I slept with Emma, but on the first night, I went to Elizabeth's room. Well, have a good sleep. Have a good sleep. I tried reading her mind yesterday, but I guess she's even more inexperienced than me, so she didn't realize. But I realized that she was trying to read my thoughts. No, Sir William Pitt the Younger, the older.
A letter from William the Younger addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam.
Have a good rest, my sister, who I am deeply attracted to. Oh dear. I don't even... Oh my god, I really don't. I really don't. What about everybody else on the island? We gotta find out. Ooh. Golden elixir. Right now, I might be more interested in Devil's Thorn. Hello, Godoy. Hello. That's more jelly.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Hello.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere. Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis, everything all right?
Yes. Excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Al-Azif. What, he thinks it's a person?
Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference.
Wait, did I not mind read him just now? He was speaking it out loud. What the heck?
Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find out soon enough, no?
Certainly.
Weird. That's weird.
Well, I must be leaving you.
Oh, Godoy knows like nothing. Yeah, basically right now half the guests are demons, aren't they? Okay. Not demon, not demon, demon. Not demon probably, demon. Not demon, demon. Maybe demon, probably not. Not demon, not demon, not demon, demon. Demon. That's a lot of demons. Oh, I can go to the wharf. But what's out here though? My mother's corpse? It's kind of morbid to think about. Oh, I really wonder how I could have saved her. But maybe if I saved her, then I wouldn't find out that Emily and Emma are also demons. This was all one big family gathering. Well, I've never seen the pier on a morning.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Oh, okay. I care about that. Oh. We've never been here in the morning. Coin. Got a coin.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Why do we care about this all of a sudden? Are we gonna leave? Can we leave? Would we want to? My father's here. Why would I want to leave?
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
They cleaned up already. My mother's corpse no longer here.
A lantern. Nothing special.
What about the letters? Can I still read those? No. Oh, okay, well that's kind of strange. We could examine some random items on the pier for whatever reason. Oh, mother. I miss my mom. She might have lied to me, but I feel like I want to know more about her, and she just died. Oh, I was a bad son. Whoa. That's, I probably should walk back to where I came from. Father? I wonder if there were other depictions of Longinus in here, because one of the chapters earlier, it said that I didn't look at everything. So there might be a little bit more here. Devil's Thorn. I got 5 out of 5 again, not a problem. Yeah. Oh.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You have made the right choice. Now you are definitively free from your sister's lies, and from her in the process. I respect that.
Given what she did to me, she deserved nothing less. And, apparently, I'm not the only one. I'd rather not talk about it.
I understand.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
Overwhelmed. Sarah, my mom.
Confused about everything? I have to admit, it's been a lot to take in such a short amount of time.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
He said... We can be truthful with our father, right?
According to him, the family is a prickly subject for you.
He exaggerates. I don't have problems with all our family, far from it. I admit I find it difficult to follow the path set out before me sometimes. I don't share their vision, and they don't understand me.
They find you unstable.
I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
Democracy.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
Would you manipulate your own son in the same way? Oh god. I don't want to make people angry though. Maybe we'll ask for a bit more.
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as a workforce.
Wow, the long con.
What obscurantism! By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now. locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives as they really are, without any moral judgment.
That's in regards to religion. Oh, strangely not religious, Lord Mortimer. A demon.
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, Louis, don't you see? Today we are wasting too much time.
It sounds like he is such a open-minded, democratic person, but everything he does has this ulterior motive laced onto it, tacked on the back. Oh yeah, women should be able to vote, but it's because we want to manipulate people from a younger age. I don't know how to feel about that.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
What else?
Progress must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the cultural revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence, but humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are?
Well, I can see why you would want to know that, because I guess if I lived forever, I would want to know more about myself too. It's still kind of bad though, isn't it? Up until now, we've said nothing about this being bad, so maybe we'll raise up a little bit of an objection.
I understand your goal, but the change you propose is not really a significant one. It is merely more smoke and mirrors.
You must understand that we directly depend on men. Consequently, we have to do our utmost to help them progress and to prevent them from killing each other.
And you think that's been a success? Humanity? It's almost always at war. And it's been this way forever.
Look, I'm not saying that the task is easy. We've all had failures, and at times we have even suffered from conflicts on our own side. I'm doing my best to improve the situation. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill.
Oh.
And not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
Oh my god, I haven't even used the other skill all that much yet. I'm ready.
How do you do it?
It's an animal resonance. How it works is still a bit unclear even to us.
Like a wave or a sound?
That seems the most likely, yes. In my opinion, demons are capable of tuning their psychic frequency to that of others. That is why, for example, I tend to surround myself with deaf and dumb servants. The servants dressed in black. I infiltrated them. I opened a channel between them and me, and then I deprived them of speech and hearing. This way, no other demon can turn them against me.
That seems unethical.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
Oh, well, okay, Father.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
Oh.
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
The real game is about to begin, Louis. Up till now, the guests have been sizing each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play, as well as you yourself. Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche.
I thought influencing the participants directly was against the rules.
Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaget had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaget's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Really? Am I really gonna do that? Am I siding with my dad? But what about home? I don't think he would want me to rig the votes like that. Dad? You know, Louis is not the only one overwhelmed right now. I am having trouble keeping up with everything. Like, what is even... Now I'm doing some biddings, some evil vote rigging biddings for my father, my demon father. What? Oh my god.